Alright, so I'm just gonna do a little video right now because I feel it in my heart. I need to talk a little bit, you know, get some little frustration out since, you know, not really doing the other stuff right now, which is two things, but it's okay. I'll be alright. I've been getting through all of this BS that I've been going through lately. I've been figuring it out, so I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna be good because I just feel like I'm at an age where I know I don't have to put up with a lot of shit because that's my choice. If I choose to put up with it, it's because it's my choice. If I'm choosing not to put up with it, it's still my choice. So I decided to make me some food because I only have to worry about one person, and that's me. Um, I made me some macaroni and cheese, some cauliflower, and some whiting. Yeah. I think I did good. I really wanted to make some homemade macaroni and cheese, but I don't got all the ingredients, so this is the alternative. Um, I want to make some homemade macaroni and cheese, which I've been learning how to make myself. I made it twice so far, so the next time I make it, I want to make it with some more. I also been teaching myself how to make oxtails, and I make them how I want to make them. So they're not gonna come out how other people make them because I'm making them how I make them, how I taught myself how to make them. So that's how they're gonna come out. They're not meant to come out how other people make it because that's just what it is. So I'm planning on next time I make the oxtails is when I'm gonna make some more homemade macaroni and cheese. So that'll be the third time that I made homemade macaroni and cheese. Well, actually, I made homemade macaroni and cheese a long time ago, but it was like a long time ago. So I say that had to be like mm, way before COVID and all this stuff going on. Snow wants some food. He's so greedy. Well, it's not really hot, but it's okay. So this is what it look like. That's macaroni and cheese, cauliflower, and some white and fish. I was gonna put hot sauce on it, but I don't think I am. So I don't know who's gonna watch this video, but I'm just wondering why do okay, so when I'm gonna try to make this as a story. Um where do I start? So if you were dealing with somebody well over 6 years ago, almost 10 years ago, when you guys, when these two people last seen each other, it was very like, I don't know. It was like a good day, but then it was an awkward time when that person came around, this other person. So we could say, I'm trying to think of some names. Um, so this male, he was, I don't know. Him and this male and this female had this relationship. I don't know what to really call it. I guess it was a situationship. The last day that the female seen this male, it just was really awkward. To the point where this female, she didn't hear from this male again after that day. That they was in each other's presence. Now it comes to today, currently, presently, 2022. You don't really know for sure what transpired or why things went the way they went, as to why you didn't hear from this person, because they just left you out to dry. They left you hanging, basically. The male left the woman hanging to dry. No explanation, no reason as to why she was never to hear from them again. But now, 2022, she still don't know if this person, why that was what it was. But this female could be low-key knowing that a lot of things has transpired since then, where people that this male have dealt with, and even this male themselves, they have been, not low-key. They've been publicly dragging this female, whether it's them or whoever they deal with. But I don't know if this is like to basically do what they're doing, is to drag this female, or this male is doing this because he feel like the female should be, running back to him for some reason. But, during them years that transpired, these 6-7 years that done went past, even though the female, she found out basically in the beginning that this male, had other stuff going on, because he knew what he was doing. They both knew what they was doing. But my thing is, why would you be mad presently, if the female is choosing to, basically go on with her life? She's not dealing with anybody at the present moment. Whether somebody try to sabotage something or not, she's not interested in being involved with anybody, just because the simple fact of a lot of shit that done went on, and little shit that is still going on to this day. Like this female receiving random phone calls from these phone numbers, you know, that clearly they not saved in her phone. So she's like, who the fuck is this calling her number? Excuse me. So she's wondering, who is this calling my number? Like I said, she already knows that certain things have transpired. Well, where people's been dragging her, trying to make her feel small, trying to embarrass her. These people that's connected to this male, but it's like these people that's connected to this male, they wasn't the one that was dealing with this female. He was dealing with the female, not them. I don't understand why a person would need extra people to do stuff for them. Like, if you want somebody's attention, wouldn't you think that you would still, or you would try to find some way to reach out to that person? If you really wanted to come back in contact with them, to communicate with them, you would think that you would try to reach out to them. Like, what do you have to be so scared for? Because you was dealing with them in the past. The male was dealing with the female in the past. So what has changed now that you feel like you can't really, like, is you communicating but you really not, because you're not speaking to this female like face to face or FaceTime or over the phone or nothing. You're not doing any of that. Wait. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, in my head, why would a male? And then first of all, another thing, if the female knew that people was dragging her, why would she want to go back to dealing with somebody, this male who she knew, he knew, no, she knew, no, he probably, well, he gotta know, but so she know that these people are doing this, and she know that he could even be sending these people to do this stuff. But why? That's my thing. You don't have no kids with this female. You're not married to this female. You guys haven't spoke to each other in over 6+ years. No communication, no nothing, nothing whatsoever, nothing. Why? And then the female know that certain things been transpiring. Why would you think that she would want to talk to you again? Why do you think that she will feel that she needs to talk to you again? That's what I would want to. That's what I want to know. The female know that so much stuff been going on that if she when she tell other people of certain stuff, it's like, I think it be going, this who the female be telling a little bit of stuff to, not everybody, but just maybe a couple people, not stuff real in detail, but I mean, that would be a whole nother video. But um as far as her relationship, how the relationship would go with a certain individual, she kind of went in detail about that to a little bit of an extent. This female consents when certain people, when she's out in public, they be doing certain things to try to be funny, purposely try to be funny. So why would that make you think that this female wants to communicate with this male again, when she know he could be behind some of the things or all of the things that's been going on, when he could have try to step in like the man he's supposed to be or is, and like intervene or say something, or so that just means you really don't care about this female. Like, you, I don't know, you didn't care about her to begin with. It just was what it was for when the time that it was. It just what it was. It's just like, I feel like the male just didn't want to let anybody know what he was doing with this female. So, now he's like being an ass. So, yeah, he's being an ass because he don't know how to communicate. Who is this? Please. Um, yeah, so why would you think that this person want to communicate with you if you haven't been being the person that you claim you are to try to communicate? Why would this female want to talk to you? Why? You don't let so much time go by. So much time. But, I'm supposed to be this little weak ass female running back to somebody who knew what was going on. Who knows what's been going on. This male know what's been going on. Why would this female want to talk to you? Or why should she talk to you? I don't understand how men think, you know, they think women is just a piece of property, and that we just supposed to be at kneeling hand for them whenever they come calling, or whenever they think that we supposed to be available for them. We supposed to be just available for them. But their actions prove that they wanted to be elsewhere. So why wouldn't you continue to be elsewhere? If you know you don't want to be with that person, why would it be affecting you, or you would be having a problem that this person, the female, is trying to move on with her life? Because clearly the male he's been doing that. Clearly he been doing that since after the last time the female seen him, that last day. Because like I said, the female ain't have no contact with him. So clearly he went on about his way. So why isn't it okay for her to go on about her way? Why is it a problem for her to move on? Whatever she's doing now, why is it a problem? And now every time this female go out, it's not all the time, but it's majority of the time, you know, especially when she at work, and because the job she's at right now, she have to deal with the public, the community. Um, some people be more of an a-hole than other people. Um, yeah. And they'll say little out the way stuff to this female to try to make her feel like nothing. When clearly she is something, no matter what she's went through or is going through, she still is somebody. Whether the male feel like she is or not, or whether these other people in the community feel like she is or not, she still is someone. She's someone to herself. That's what matters first and foremost. This men in general, sometimes when they feel like they got a stronghold on a female, even if it's been somebody previously, they think that they just automatically switch a light on, and this female gonna come running back to them or catering to them. And that's not the case. I don't want to go back to somebody that I knowingly know has been going against me by talking about me, especially in a negative way towards other people. I most certainly don't want to go back to dealing with somebody, because that means you never respected me to begin with. And this female feel like This male has done everything in his power to try to basically belittle this woman, but won't take the initiative to reach out to this person if they wanted to communicate. Now, if you don't want to communicate, that's cool and dandy. It doesn't have to be a guarantee. It doesn't have to happen. It don't have to happen. Because basically, since that day, that female has went on about her way, just like the male has went on about his way. Clearly, she let this male go on about his way too, because the female didn't have a family. I mean, a family of her own, meaning kids. But on the other hand, the male had a family of his own where he had a few kids. So clearly she gonna let him go and do what he gotta do because he got a mouse to feed. So she's not gonna stop him from doing that. But at the same time, she thought that this person would have she thought that giving this person the benefit of the doubt, they would have reached out, you know, within that time that, was the last time she talked to them. But that never happened. So clearly, it was meant to be what it was. Um, this female, she doesn't feel like she gonna be running after somebody, whether she had feelings for them or not, because first of all, the communication was cut short or blocked. Ooh, excuse me. Or was blocked. So why would she want to reach out to somebody where basically they blocked her off? So to me, that's a hint that somebody doesn't want to be bothered. And when somebody don't want to be bothered, shouldn't you just leave it that way? I mean, you might still have questions or you might be wondering stuff or whatever, but wouldn't it be best to just leave it where it is? Now, so years don't went by or whatever, and she knows that this male is still, I want to say, in the circumference or in the area of where this female is at. And they since that day they didn't have no contact with each other. But it was like, this was like what, a year before COVID. She ended up moving to this side of the city where she knew where this male, like, I don't know, I guess maybe some of his family or friends or relatives or whatever, they lived on this side of town. Um, she moved in that she moved on that side of the city, town, whatever, city or town, whatever. And so by this time, the female had already been going through some changes, with her housing and her her employment or whatever. And she happened to see this person one day, but I don't know. She don't know if he noticed that it was her, because this male, he drives so damn fast. But she ain't try to wave him down or nothing. But she knew it was him. So yeah, and then a while after that, because the female already knew or found out who one of his children's mothers was, and so forth like that. So for some reason, she ended up coming across that his child's mother a couple times. This was prior to COVID. In one instant in particular, This female used to like to go to the library all the time to use the computer, read books a little bit or whatever. And she walks in the library. She noticed that the male's child's the male's child's mother was in the library. The female thought that the male's child mother was gonna say something or like try to like have a conversation with her or something, but the female just stared her down or whatever, and they end up walking past each other. One went one way and the one went the other way. So the female think, okay, I guess, you know, whatever. Not really whatever, but she like in her head, she like, okay, so I guess she don't want to. She don't got nothing to say, or I don't know. It just was like she ain't saying that it was like cool because she wasn't saying she was cool because the two women didn't exchange no words. No words was said, but clearly they knew who each other was. Clearly. So the female that went to the library, she was on her way to go up to like the last floor in the library. Little did she know, she gets on the floor to go get a computer, to sit at the computer and do what she had to do. Um, and then all of a sudden she look up and she sees the male's child's mother coming off the elevator. So she wondering why is she coming up here? Like, is she really following me up? She really following the female up on the floor. She see the female go up to like the front desk on that floor. I don't know what she asked the lady or whatever. And then she kept it moving, but she ain't come where the female was at the computer. So it's like they clearly knew who each other was, but no words was exchanged for whatever reason. Or I don't know. It just was like, I guess the female probably thought it was kind of it was awkward or weird or whatever. I don't know. I think the female also thought that the hello. She also thought that the male's child mother was sending for the female that was at the library, like on some, I don't know, like on some, oh, he wants to see, he wants to see you type stuff or whatever. But I don't know. I'm eating macaroni cheese, cauliflower, and whiting. Um, but the male's child mother, she never. Once she came up on the floor where the other female was at, that was at the computer, she never approached her again. But they did cross each other on the main floor, but that was it. So, um, yeah. So I don't know. I just like the female still don't know to this day what was the whole like meaning behind that or what that was all about. But like if the woman felt if the male's child mother felt any kind of way, you would think that she would have made herself known, like as far as saying something. But I don't know, maybe because of where the two women was at, maybe she didn't want to say anything. But clearly they both knew who each other were. Like I said, they both knew who each other were, but no words was exchanged. So like now that the years done went past, my thing is that why is it still any heat? Why is it still any heat? Why is it still any beef or whatever it's supposed to be? Because clearly you ain't see this male for like 6+ years. So that means you ain't have no contact with him, or you're not having no contact with him. You're not having no sexual contact with him. You're not having anything with him. It just went all dead. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. People is just, I don't know. But then clearly you see, you might catch little stuff that this male trying to be, on some funny shit or whatever. But he all in his feelings. He just don't want to say nothing, or he don't want to try to communicate. So that's the only thing he know how to do, is try to, like, be on some funny stuff. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Um, yeah. So that's all he know how to do is try to be. Well, no, he not trying to be secret about it. He trying to be letting it be seen, so he could get some attention. But that's not the way you go about getting attention. If you wanna reach back out to somebody from your past, whether they want to talk to you or not, that's not how you go about doing that. But clearly, everybody don't think the same. They not the same. Nothing. So I don't know. Um, I don't know. I just wanted to get it off my mind, whatever, and stuff like that. Because yeah. So I think that's another reason why I'm choosing to be by myself right now, and that's why I have been by myself. Like, I don't know if this male think that, oh, she might be entertaining somebody, so you know I want to be petty and say certain things or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know why men. Some men just, like, I don't know. I don't even want to be like, it's so, and then going through that whole process to try to relearn somebody, that's like, it's not draining, but it takes a lot. And I don't know. Who knows when I'm gonna go through that again? It's just a lot. Yep. But they want to be funny. They want to say little funny stuff, but all that energy they take to say, and all that energy they take to say the stuff they say on social media, at the same time they could be trying to reach out to you. That's if they really wanted to reach out to you, or they feel like they really want to communicate. But obviously they don't, because they're not trying to reach out. They know you got certain social media platforms. They might even be following you on certain social media platforms, excuse me. But then they're not trying to reach out, so that obviously mean they really don't want to reach out. I guess they just want to be funny and petty and whatever. That boosts their ego to do that, instead of try to, like, talk to the person, or um get something cleared away or whatever. They rather be petty. I mean, I guess it's all on who you end up dealing with. It all just depends on that. But yep, I'ma just choose to keep my distance and keep doing what I've been doing already. Yep. Cause I could try to reach out to somebody all day, but that don't mean gonna respond. But, or maybe I really don't want to reach out, because first of all, I don't want to go through a karmic circle and all of that again, or drama. There's too many women in the world. There's too many men in the world to be just fighting over one person, especially somebody from your past. If they not taking the effort, if they not trying to make an effort, and so, or if neither one of you trying to make an effort, then yeah, obviously it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Sure, can't make something work if it don't want to work, or you letting other people influence what you gonna do. If you letting other people influence what you're gonna do, then there's no sense. There's no point. Even if I had a child with somebody else, if I had a child with a man, but I'm not with the man, but I end up being with somebody else, I'm not gonna let him or other people. Well, I'm gonna do my best not to. I'm not gonna let other people influence my thinking of, communicating with somebody, or um whether it's communicating with them, or just trying to get something squared away. Because I like to talk about stuff. I like to communicate. I don't like to be. I don't like to be in the energy of arguing and stuff, or yelling. Sometimes it might get like that, but um, it's all on how it escalates. It doesn't. It don't always necessarily have to go like that. You want more? It ain't no more fish in here, Snow. It's all gone. Yeah, but um, I don't know why a person would rather be so petty online, like to the point that if they really wanted to reach out to you, they could, cause they know, or y'all both, the both people know each other, got social media, whether it's the same social media they pages they had from 6 years ago, or if they got something else and got rid of something else. People got some kind of social media, whether it's just one or all the dang different social media platforms. They got something. But yeah, so I don't know. I just wanted to eat my food and talk about that real quick. It's been a couple people that got on here, but they ain't stay on here because they probably scared because my face got this mask stuff on it. Excuse me. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that and eat my food. I need to get me something to drink. Well, so I don't know what's gonna happen with this male and female. They probably gonna continue to not talk to each other. I feel like that may be the best way to go, because a simple fact that he got a lot of more stuff going on probably than this female, and even though the female got stuff going on that she got to deal with, hers don't include her own little family. She don't have any, little people, or little people to be responsible for. She don't have to worry about that, but she do got to worry about herself and her pet. um and clearly she knows that the male has, you know more than a few little people he got to worry about, and the child's mothers that go along with it, he got to worry about that. So yeah, probably that male and that female, they probably won't communicate no time soon. I feel like it's probably best that way, because if if the one person gonna be trying to be petty, or I don't know, maybe someone's kind of preventing him, this male, from communicating, they keeping him in this negative, low vibrational energy. Maybe that's the case. I could say, maybe that's on his own doing, or maybe it's other people egging him on. Um but it's probably best that it stay the way to go, because the female, she's not trying to be entertaining no BS or no drama. She's not a drama person. She never been a drama person, unless she knows somebody trying to come for her. Then she could get a little, beside herself. But she's not a drama person. She never was, because she's done experienced a lot of stuff growing up that she had to see. As far as seeing, as far as dealing, as far as not her dealing with relationships, but seeing her other um, family members, how they had to deal with certain kind of relationships. She's seen different things transpire. So she's not a drama person. She's always been a very laid back, like, observant type of individual, that, seeing different things happening, or, going on. But she's not really a drama person. But if need be, she do know how to get a little beside herself, like I said, because you gotta that gotta be pulled out of her. Like, you gotta be really like trying to excuse me, you gotta really be trying to, you know, take her there. Like, you know, like if somebody trying to bully you and you trying to stand up for yourself, then you're gonna defend yourself. That type of stuff, that type of way or whatever. But she's not a drama person at all. So, ooh, my skin probably dry, but oh well, shit, I'm at home. Um, yeah, now I don't got shit to prove to nobody. Yeah, but that's all I wanted to talk about. Cause clearly she know, the female know that this male be you know, he be on her social media. She don't know which social media, but she know he be on there watching or whatever. But he can't bring himself to communicate in a normal adult way to this female, but he's clearly okay to go online and try to like down talk her or drag her or be funny, petty, whatever. It's more easier for him to do that than try to communicate with this female to talk, or if it was something else or more, or yeah, like I said, just to talk. But clearly none of that is being done, so clearly none of it wants to be done, period, anyway. So yeah, it's best for these two, this male and this female, to not even speak again at all anyway. But I'm gonna close out this video because I'm done with my food and I just got to get me something to drink. Yeah, get me something to drink. And yeah, this is gonna be the end of my little video. So if you end up watching this video and you watch it to the end, if you watch part of it, if you want to like it, go ahead and like it. You're more than welcome to watch any of my other videos that are currently uploaded on my channel. If you're not already subscribed, you can subscribe to the channel. I'm not gonna bite you. It don't cost you no money. And I will continue to upload videos on my channel, because you know I do my little nail videos because I'm a nail enthusiast. I like to do my own nails. I've been teaching myself to do that. Snow. um I post some videos of my dog with his little greedy old self. um I've been getting into tarot for the last year, so I've been posting my tarot videos. I try to post other videos. I haven't did a lot of videos like this, but I might try to do more. I don't really be feeling too much comfortable being on camera, you know, my whole face and stuff, but I'll get used to it eventually, maybe one day. Um yeah, so I will continue to upload videos on my channel. If you want to subscribe again, go ahead and subscribe, and I will continue to upload videos when I feel like I want to. Until then, I'll see you later. See you in the next video. Bye.